Hi, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey, beautiful. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lisa, and I love everything colorful makeup. Can you tell? Especially indie brands, because, again, if you're new, I'll fill you in a little bit. In the beginning of 2024 last year, I said I was going to invest in my favorite indie brands, and I have found even more that I have come to just been admiring, and going to be investing in trying. So hopefully you stick around for that. Hey, I heard my favorite beauty gurus here on YouTube go on and on and on about. So I said, it's time. And one of those indie brands, and if you've been with me for a hot minute, y'all know that I've been on TikTok for 4 years and doing TikTok shop for 1.5 years. And my TikTok is linked on my YouTube page. So hopefully you come on over and follow me over there. It's free. Say hi, and I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but makeup. It's makeup. I promote makeup, and some of the brands that, indie brands that are over on the TikTok shop. This one, unfortunately, is not, because it's a UK brand. But a lot of them are, and I'm able to, I have their stuff in my showcase, and so able to promote and whatnot over there. So, but this indie brand, in particular, I have, the very first palette that I ever got was the Undergrowth. And that ended up being ranked fairly high. I think it was in my top 5 of my 66 palettes ranked that I tried in 2024, which, yeah, that's on my YouTube page too, if you want to go check that out. And this is this one right here. And this is Cosmic Beauty, formerly known as Cosmic Brushes. And I do have all of their palettes except for 2 of them that I know of, which is, at least when I've come to know them, which is the past like 2-3 years now. So the ones I don't have is Serenity and Delights. What I do have from the Delights collection is their highlighter trio. This is the Frosting, and it is what I do have on my face now, which I do have also the Unearthly Cosmetics Low Light. I have the gold one on, and then I decided, let's just make it glowy. Why not? We want to be seen from outer space, hey. As Teresa is Dead would say, you're definitely going to be seen from outer space. I probably don't know if I should say what she said, but if you know, you know. But I have green apple on, so you can see it's green, like silver and gold, and this one is cinnamon swirl, and it is like pink purpley, and this is blueberry muffin. So again, kind of silver and blue purple. So it's really, really pretty. So yeah, I have green apple on because I figured it just went perfect with both of these looks that I have created today on my TikTok and here on YouTube. I'm in the process right now to uploading 2 videos for YouTube. These videos probably will not, one of them will be this evening, probably late tonight, but the other 2 probably won't be up until tomorrow morning sometime. My shorts I always post first, so those will be up in a little while. But this is the ranking of Cosmic Beauty palettes that I do have. The story that goes with this is, I want to say about a week after they launched the Lovers palette is when I was able to order that palette. Now, yes, they're in the UK. I'm here in Florida. I must say, after the very first time that I've ever ordered from Cosmic Beauty, I did expedited shipping like I always do with pretty much every order I do. I ended up, I got it from within 6 days from the time that I placed the order to the time that it was in my hands. And I was like, holy shit, that was fast, right? So I'm like, okay, didn't think anything of it. The second time I had placed an order, it's nothing that Cosmic Beauty is doing. They are filling the order. They're getting it out on time. Like it's nothing that they're doing wrong. It's as soon as it gets to the U.S. in New York City, Queens, customs, no less. Something fucked up happens. I don't know, but when that second time I placed the order and the third, I was in contact with Cosmic Beauty. They were keeping an eye on it, and they were like, no, it says it's, they did see that it was being held, these couple of past times, and then it was all good, fine, UPS. I don't know if Cosmic Beauty had contacted customs or what have you, but it was fine those last 2 times. I did make a TikTok and I tagged Cosmic Beauty, and I finally talked to Cosmic Beauty today on Instagram on their business chat. And she's like, oh my gosh, you have got to be kidding me. I cannot believe that happened to you. And I'm like, me neither, because customs held my package. You want to know why they held it? Because somebody there stole my order. When I received the package after 3 days of customs holding it and they finally released it and it got to me, I opened it and it was in the Cosmic Beauty box, but inside was bath bombs and fucking dog vitamins from Pet Labs, which is a great company. And I know this because I used to give those vitamins to my Labrador years ago. They've been around for a hot minute. When I tell you, all I did was I laughed hysterically and then I wanted to cry because I had ordered the Lover's palette, the Sinister palette, and the shade lipstick that went with the Sinister palette. Well, one of them in the shade Nancy. The Sinister palette was in the Halloween box that they did for Halloween last year in 2024. And now they've made it available so you can get these things, individually. So I grabbed Sinister palette. I grabbed Nancy lipstick. And of course, the new launch, Lover's palette. Yeah, no, it wasn't in there. They weren't in there. Somebody stole my fucking order and put someone else's or 2 in the Cosmic Beauty box, retaped it, and sent it to me. So, but I was like, it took an awful long time for Cosmic Beauty to get back in touch with me. So I was kind of getting a little worried because Cosmic Beauty's customer service is on it, like within 48 hours. So to hear from them like today, hear back on Instagram after several emails and whatnot, which I know they're busy because they're an independent brand. I get that. And of course they just had this launch. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a little bit longer. And then I finally heard from them today. And because I know that it's nothing that they're doing. And I'm like, oh shit, I better plug in my phone before it dies. Sorry, guys. You're coming along for this ride. So I wanted to make sure that the video I just did not too long ago that will be going up, it said, yeah, your phone is about ready to die, chica. You might want to plug it in. And I just noticed that my phone was kind of flashing. So hopefully I don't make you too dizzy here. by moving you all sorts of around. So yeah, that is the story connected to my Cosmic Beauty order with the Lovers, the Sinister palette, and the Nancy lipstick. However, I know that Cosmic Beauty, now that we're both in touch with one another, I had root protection, all of that. I know they're going to make it right, and they were just apologetic. And I'm like, it is nothing that they did. It's, and actually when I made the TikTok video, I was so surprised to see as many comments as I did regarding the post office, the mail, customs, and having their orders stolen or replaced or not getting them at all. It's been pretty wild. So I just know probably within the next week or so, I'm hoping that, you know, I know Cosmic Beauty will, and I will figure this out, and it'll be resolved, and I'll get my order. And I'm super excited because I have seen that palette, the Lovers palette, and it is gorgeous. And I can't wait to play with both palettes and create content for you guys and create looks and tutorials if you'd like as well. So just got to get it in. So I'm going to do a quick ranking of my Cosmic Beauty palettes that I have. Of course, I just wanted to show you, you know, the Frosting Trio. And I'm assuming I haven't been on the Cosmic Beauty website since I ordered the Lovers and the Sinister. So, but all of these were available at that time a couple weeks ago. So a few weeks ago. Yes, it's been over 2 weeks, all this. So here are, you know, my palettes from Cosmic Beauty that I have. And of course, I still count, hey, I don't have them in my hand yet, but I have the Sinister and the Lovers palette as well. So again, like I said, the only two I don't have is Serenity and the Delights. And it's only because Serenity, to me, kind of just seemed very scattered. But I might get it down the road. It depends. I don't know about that one for sure yet. And Delights was just a lot of very bright pastels, and that is not something that I gear towards very often. If anything, it would be for an inner highlight, or maybe a blending shade of some sort. That's all I would. So those two really didn't catch my eye, if you know what I mean. But these and the Lovers and Sinister, yeah. So my ranking, of course, my absolute favorite is always going to be Undergrowth. It is a green absolute heaven. If you like greens, oranges, you're going to love this palette. And it is just absolutely beautiful. And let me know in the comments. I mean, I could sit here for a half hour and swatch these out for you, but let me know in the comments. Would you want me to do a swatch party of these palettes? Because I would be absolutely ecstatic and much obliged to oblige you for that. And doing a swatch party of all these palettes. I really would. So let me know in the comments, and I just might do that if there's enough people that are interested in seeing the swatch party of all of these palettes. But for now, I'm just going to show them to you and my ranking of them. So I'm going to rank the best to, I'm not going to say worst because neither one of these palettes are worst at all. The formulas are amazing. How they keep the price point at where they are is fucking amazing to me. So here we go. It's Undergrowth at number 1. It's going to go from the best to like my least. Okay. And Undergrowth is, I think, always going to be at number 1 for me. So, I mean, I might not be able to keep my fingers out. I can't promise, like, I have to. And this one, I mean, just look at that. Look at how they swatch. And you know, it's not like Cosmic Beauty has these specialty shades, but they do give you duochromes and they do give you multichromes. So, but not every palette will have a multi, but you're guaranteed definitely a duo. And then you'll have, you know, these beautiful, just they're soft, buttery, beautiful, beautiful shades and shimmers. The formula, the mattes are right up there with Blend Bunny. So if you know Blend Bunny, then you know what I'm talking about. So just saying, okay? Which I do have my Blend Bunny Beauty Below palette coming as well. So I've got some exciting stuff coming and I can't wait for these to come in. My order from Davina Cosmetics as well. And so you guys, I'm just super excited to play and create and do it with you guys because you guys are on this journey with me. Remember? Remember? You signed up for it. You're here and I'm so happy that you are. So coming at the first spot for me, my best is Undergrowth. And I'm going to say the second, I had done this as well on my TikTok. And I think as I got to go through them, it's probably going to be a little different because I got to go, I'm like, you know what? That's not, no. But this coming in second for me, Wonderland, the blues. Okay, if you love blues and purple and just the greens in here that are like tealy, but this reminds me, not just wintry, but the jewel tones, almost mermaid-esque. Okay, you've got purples and you've got blues and you've got these jewel tone teal greens, and I just feel, yeah, how crapola. This, I have to. I can't, I'm sorry. This one, okay, okay. I'm gonna have to, because I have Sorcerer Smoke, and of course, I mean, I'm gonna have to take those off, so, because I know I'm gonna end up swatching even more of these. You can't tell me that's not like mermaid-esque colors, on top of it being a Winter Wonderland dream. Okay, okay. So, number two, definitely. I do apologize. My cat just snuck in here and the TV is going, I think, in the other room. So if you do hear that, I do apologize. My cat can't stand a closed door. This badass shirt that my son got me, I fucking love it. It's a Scream and it's sparkly all over sequin and it has Scream on the back. It's freaking, it's awesome. So that was in second for me. And I want to say Gothic is going to come in third because it's purple. You know, blues, greens, purples for me, people. But I struggled because I have come to love oranges, yellows, reds, right? We've got oranges and neutrals, but we've got the reds and the pinky berries in the 'Tis the Season. So that one was a little hard, but I'm like, to have straight up purple, I can't help it. Like, here is Gothic, my vibe, okay? That's what that looks like. And then you've got these beautiful purples and these like dark berry purple, like, you know what I mean? And this like mauvey, purpley pink. And this looks pink on camera, but it's actually, and this is called Immortal, but it's like a very light lavender, a little more deeper, like a lilac, purplish pink, you know what I mean? But this, I have to swatch it here. Hopefully you can see that shift because it's purple to gold. It's just where it's sitting on my arm. I'm gonna have to take a wipe so that I can get all this off. I know I'm gonna end up going swatch crazy here. And again, I do apologize. My cat came in and I think the TV's on in the back room, in the living room. So if you hear that, I do apologize because my cat can't deal. She just can't deal. So what in the earth is going on? So I'm gonna have to, because that's gonna drive me insane. Never mind anybody else. Okay. Sorry. All right. So Gothic is gonna come in third for me. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous palette. And I'm gonna pull like neutrals and cool trolls in one spot. So fourth and fifth, because I believe they launched together, and so they belong to be together. Because to me, again, Cool Trolls is blue. But you also have some neutrals here to mix with your blues, your blue grays, silvery kind of grays, and just, it's gorge. You have that down here, and then up here is just more neutral. Neutral girls, if you love blue and you want to try, this would be perfect. This color, this duo here, which actually is multi. So you've got that purple, and then it's green and gold, and God, it's gorgeous. So, you know, but I would say, so yeah, I'm gonna say this one is 4, and then neutrals comes in 5th for me. And I'm gonna show you nude trolls because, again, I have just come to love oranges, and I am sweating my butt off in this room, I swear. But this color here called Lust, it's like a, oh God, it's hard to explain. It's like a cranberry purple is the best way I can explain it. You see that? It's gorgeous. And to know that you can pull these palettes together as well. Now, as far as I know, these are not magnetic palettes. I have not known Cosmic Beauty to do magnetic pans, but as far as I know, I don't think so. And then this shade right here, and this one, you can see I put a dent in that one, and this one is like a very, like almost putty, so it's like that cream to powder kind of. Look at that. Just the way they swatch, you can see it. So, just gorgeous palette. And I have played with these palettes so many times and created so many gorgeous looks and had a blast with playing with these. I mean, this one even is green to pink to red, kind of. This one I can never keep my fingers. So you would think that this would actually be 4 and the other one would be 5, right? I guess I could switch it up either way, because it would be very hard if someone's like, choose 4 or 5, and I'm like, because I'll go back and forth. Just because I have come to love just like the oranges and yellow, you know what I mean? But those two are just, they're gorgeous palettes. All of these are gorgeous palettes, and it wasn't easy for me to kind of do this at the same time, but you know, it is what it is. And then I'm gonna say, 'Tis the Season is gonna come in 6th. I'm trying to make sure I put my sleeves back on, because I always keep my protectors and whatnot on. And then in last for me would be Muse. So 'Tis the Season. Okay, we're at 26, because I only wanted this to be maybe a half hour long. But I can't keep my fingers out of these. So this was their holiday collection, and this is, you know, 'Tis the Season for 2024. Holiday goodness. You've got green, you've got your berries, you've got purples, and you have your neutral row here with a little pop of orange color here. The only thing I had a problem with is ginger, because it is straight up peach. And peach corrects for me. So on my lid, I really have to use a lot of that color, even when blending out. But it does mean that it's not pigmented. Doesn't mean that it's not a gorgeous color, because it is. So you have, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 looks right off the bat. And then you can switch it up. You can, you know, do contrasting colors with the green and the berry red, and, you know, take the purple and the berry red with the pinks. It's endless. This is a gorgeous palette as well. So I'm definitely going to swatch, you know, at least one of these shimmers. I think are really, really pretty in here. All of them are, but this one down here. And I'll do the green. Just because. Yes. See that? Okay. Crazy. Now this palette, I don't think this palette was more than 38, I think. But this actually came in this wasn't a single, I apologize. This actually came in this beautiful satin bag, and it came with 2 blushes and 2 lipsticks, which I have over there. Gorgeous. I keep this right here, which I also have my Cosmic Beauty bag here that is the purple velvet clutch that you could use as a purse, or, you know, clutch, or as a makeup bag, because inside there's also a long board that has the velvet stuff, and you can put your brushes in it. Like, what? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So that 'Tis the Season comes in for me. That, what was that, 5th? I think it was. And this is the last one, 6th. Is Muse, right? Am I losing count? Yeah. So, and then of course the Lovers palette I haven't played with yet, and Sinister palette I haven't played with yet. So, you know, those are going to be 8 palettes that I have of Cosmic Beauty. And here is Muse, and I think this one will always kind of be last for me, because, and it kind of reminds me a little bit, not that it's not a beautiful palette, and not because it's any different than these other formulas, because they're gorge. It's more sporadic to me. you can see the quads, okay? You see the quads that you can do these looks. Some are more straight up, and some are more like on the creative side. So there's endless possibilities that you could do, but it's still, by looking at it at first, it just looks sporadic to me until you're like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so here's it's quads. And I think it's beautiful. Like this purple, and I stuck my freaking nail, is really, the undertone to this almost seems fuchsia pink, the base. And I think I've mentioned this one before. Do you see the base is like a fuchsia pink? And then you've got that bright purple. Stop. This one is like a silver white, but it has purpley pink. Almost looks like a hollow, but I've got that clear base. It almost reminds me of the ghost color that, I mean, not as good or as intense as recently De-Influenced, which you've got that crazy fucking ghost shadow. I can't remember what the name, it's the one, y'all know what I'm talking about, right up in the corner there. It's crazy, looks fluorescent. Like, that's what that kind of reminds me of, but it's nowhere near that. Bella Beauty Bar. So Muse comes in last for me. So again, this is my ranking of Cosmic Beauty palettes, and I can't wait to get the Lovers palette and the Sinister palette. Of course, Sinister palette will, you know, probably won't get as many because it's an older palette, but by the time I get the Lovers palette, it's going to be, you know, but maybe people will still be interested. Either way, they're gonna be new to me, and I'm gonna have a fucking blast playing with them and creating with them and creating content and looks with you guys when I get them. So I absolutely love Cosmic Beauty. Again, great brand. I will link their website in the description box for you below in case you are interested in any of these palettes or their new launch, the Lovers palette. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you for putting up with my squirrel ass and my long unedited videos. Truly means so much to me, you guys. You have no idea. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy them. And with that, hope to see you on the next one. Till next time.